And this is another thing I want to touch on too, right? A good football team can lose on a night and still be considered a good team.
Right.
A basketball team can lose a championship and still be considered a good basketball team. How come a boxer can lose and can't be considered a great fighter?
Facts. Everybody's gonna lose eventually.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like so sometimes these critics are just crazy. But here's another thing too I don't like. How come Canelo can lose to Floyd while having 8 world championship fights? And how what do you have 40 something pro fights?
Something like that.
And they said he was too young, he was too early.
Right.
How can it was too early when they say in your 30s you ancient history? Floyd was in his 30s. Canelo was in his 20s, in his prime.
Right.
But when Floyd beat him, it was too early. How?
And let's not forget Canelo was destroying everybody too. Let's not forget.
So how come Floyd just can't be that good?
Right.
And how come y'all can make an excuse for Canelo, but let that be a black fighter, he's a bum.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Canelo can lose and still be considered great. A black fighter losing, you a bum.
Well, we know with boxing, when it comes to boxing, it's a lot of unsaid things. You know, a lot of people.
Yeah, and it's a lot of unfair things that the fans don't let go on behind the scenes. That's just extremely unfair. This is not about boxing now. It's not about how good you are. None of that. It's about what gimmick you got, how many tickets you can sell. Like, how can Jake Paul be considered this? Like, I heard they said that he deserved to be in the top 10. Like, that is crazy to me. The kid is rich. The kid is rich already. Back in the day, we had Haggard Hearns, Leonard Hearns, Aaron Pryor, Alexis Arguello. We had, what other fights we had?
I love to see you in there with Jake.
Oh, he'd die.
Just because we haven't, as far as I'm concerned, we haven't seen him with a real boxer to me.
Yeah, that's
so I would just love to see you in there with him.
It wouldn't go past 2 rounds. This is for real.
Right.
But like I was saying, we had so many great fights back then because you have fighters that came from the hood. Boxing was a poor man's game, and that's where you had some of your greatest fights. I don't think you would ever see those kind of fights again. I believe the fighters are out there, but I don't believe the politics will let those kind of fighters shine because it's like, no, it's a money game now. It's a money game. That's why Jake Paul can come in the game and be considered a great fighter and be on the same pedestal, talks with Canelo and stuff. Come on, that's crazy. When you got fighters who've been doing this their whole life that really can fight, that just need that little push, that one opportunity, y'all say, oh no, you don't sell tickets. It's like, so don't tell kids you can be anything you want to be. Because we live in a generation where you can't be anything you want to be.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You get these kids this fall. I remember growing up watching Floyd, like looking at the TV, like, oh man, Floyd is nice. I'm gonna get there, and busting my ass. I ain't get here by no money, no politics. I got here by faith and fighting. And then I get there and they tell me, oh, you don't deserve. When I try to negotiate, oh, you don't deserve nothing. You either take it or leave it. All because I beat somebody that y'all want to see as a star.